I am so nervous. It's so weird to be on this side, and the dressing rooms, I don't know if you've seen the guest dressing rooms, they have an adjoining bathroom for each guest with the other guest. So Riddick is over here, and there's a bathroom near me. And like, my fear is that Riddick's gonna walk in while I'm, you know what I'm saying? He the champ, you have to get up and get out. I'll do the rest in the car, man. But that's how the dressing room. Oh, I don't know about that. He was bad the other night, man.
Yeah.
Just
it was a great fight.
Yeah, a lot of heart. Because there was a point where he was in trouble, and that's when you see the true test of a champion, you know?
6th round, he was out on his back.
Yeah,
down.
And he did.
Evander just standing over him, kind of just, okay, what do we do now?
And he came back. And Evander, wonderful man, classy gentleman. But
see, now I'm confused about this because I was always under the impression that Evander should not be fighting because he had something wrong with his heart.
Yeah, but he went to like an evangelist. And that's what I was told, and something happened.
Give him a clean bill of health?
Yes. Isn't that what y'all saw on the news? By the way, I'm a representative of Los Angeles. We like to thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
And because, man, and see, like, these are the people of Los Angeles. We've been having a hard time, and you know, all the OJ stuff. White people mad at OJ, okay? And all the white people mad at OJ. I was sitting around the other night thinking, what must it be like to have all white people mad at you? You know? At the same time, all white people. And then I'm thinking, wait, man, you know, I've had that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But OJ, you know what I learned from the trial? Dave, you and I don't have friends like OJ has friends.
It's been very impressive, hasn't it?
I mean, I'm talking AC. Do you think I could call Magic Johnson and say, they saying I killed some people, man, drive me to Mexico? I don't think so. I mean, click.
Not even a rental car.
No,
takes his own car.
Magic won't take me to the airport, man. You know what I'm saying? He had some great friends. Magic Johnson, I couldn't call the brothers Johnson if I was in trouble. I mean, my man has friends. Kardashian, he first of all, he became a lawyer again to help out.
Yeah.
And that day he showed up at the house, don't tell me what's in the bag. Just get out. No. He just took the bag. No, I got you, OJ. I love you. And I mean, you know, and he took the bag. OJ had great friends, man. Ain't nothing like that. But you know what? Nobody. Am I talking too much?
No, that's how it works when you're on this side of the desk.
Okay, because I've been in the house for a year and a half, and I'm like, you know, so crazy. No one has addressed. Oh, we gotta go?
No, finish it up.
No one has addressed what OJ wore. Because, like, allegedly they're saying OJ had on, now, see, I'm a brother, and brothers are into fashion, okay? That's why we mad. They say, now tell me if I'm wrong, you watch Court TV, they say OJ had on a blue hat, brown gloves, a frogman suit, Dave, and Bruno Magli shoes. If he don't go to jail, at least he should have to be locked up in Mr. Blackwell's basement or something like that, you know? Something wrong there. Oh, can I do this?
Go ahead.
Help yourself.
Knock yourself
Morty,
out.
can I do this? This is cool. I haven't read a cue card in a long time. Can I do it from there?
No.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more Arsenio Hall.
Yeah!
Yo, man.
You have a joke? You told me you had a joke.
Well, you know,
that is music to my ears to hear a guy say to me in a break,
I'm
I got a
sitting the
joke.
other night, you know how we are. We watch news, we read magazines, and you look for jokes almost.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just come to you.
They're right there in the paper.
In LA, they've been writing themselves lately. now you all co-sign for me because you know this.
You're going to co-sign for it.
Comedy co-signers. Dick Van Dyke got his name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Got a star right there on Hollywood Boulevard.
He entertained us all our lives. He deserves it. He goes that morning, they reveal the star, and it's spelled wrong. They spelled Dick Van Dyke wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a town in America where you should be able to spell a name with Dick and Dyke in it, it's here. Oh! Joke? That's a joke? That's a joke? That's a joke, yes. That's a joke. No, but they did misspell his name, though. You know? Yeah. Now, can we do that on CBS? Can we,
a little something for the kids. Why not? Good Goodness gracious, my heavens.
Oh, man.
So what kind of stuff are you doing now? What are you working on? How is your day? Do you miss the daily television show? What is your life like?
I miss the death threats, Dave.
Ah!
No. I sit at home, drink Chi-Chis, and play with the dog,
What is
man.
a Chi-Chi?
It's something with a little parasol in it, and my girl makes it, and I'm just chilling. I'm doing the...
You have somebody making you drinks with a little paper parasol in
Yes.
it? Oh, that's
She
pathetic.
makes herself one, too. And we just chill. You know what? The coolest thing about not having a show is doing those things that you took for granted, like just taking my mom to lunch and dinner, because you know, you work 14 hours a day, you work 6-7 days a week, and I'm just happy. I mean, I love y'all, and I'm coming back in a different form, but this. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, God. All right. You know? Plus, I like Dave, and I don't want to compete with him. Dave is cool.
Now, let's go through this again. You 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, 14, 15 hours a day, and it's about 50 weeks a year, and the money stinks. You know, let me ask you about the thing that you did, things that make you go,
Oh, yeah. You know, okay.
This got to be sort of like a signature for you?
Yeah, the closest I got to a hook, I guess.
Excuse me, did you say? Did you?
No, I think it's my black dialect you misunderstood. I'm not sure.
All right, okay, so now...
No, okay, you remember, like when I was a young man out here trying to make it and get on at the Improv, you would come and do stand-up to practice for the Tonight Show or whatever.
Right.
Like, remember the bits you used to do where there was where he did a bit, you know how sometimes some of the toothpaste falls off the toothbrush into the sink and it just sits there on the porcelain? You had a bit where you say, let it harden and serve it to guests as an after-dinner mint.
That's right.
That was Dave's joke. So, you remember that? But wasn't that your joke, though?
Yes, that was.
Yes. And it would kill. Yes, it would kill. So, all comics have bits like that sometimes don't fit with larger chunks.
It's just an odd little thing.
Just an odd little thing. So, I came up with things that make you say, where you could throw stuff out and not have necessarily a category.
Give us a couple.
Beethoven. This Paul will love it. Wonderful musician, but you have to sit and wonder, has he ever written? Thank you, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Has he ever written a bad song? Because you hear all these beautiful songs, like Beethoven has never sat down and said, everybody was kung fu fight. Never happened. That stuff stays and make you say.
That's not Beethoven, huh?
Yeah. Never wrote a song.
You know what? We got to do a commercial here. If you got some time, hang around. Can you hang around?
November 22nd on our network, CBS, Soul Train Anniversary, Diana Ross, looking good. Patti LaBelle turns it out, Al Green, Michael Jackson. I don't care what nobody say. That's my man. When you see Michael turns it out, please watch right here on CBS. Thank you for inviting me here, Dave.
Thanks for being here, Arsenio. Hang around. If you want to hang around, go ahead.